Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am ranking all the power-ups slash drops within Call of Duty Zombies. Well, all with an asterisk. I am going to be making some exceptions because I'm not going to be including things like the Tram Fuse on Dreisendrack, the plants in Zetsubo no Shima, the Groff modules from Garage Krovi, etc, etc. Because in my humble opinion, yes, even though those are drops, they're not like traditional drops like insta-kill or max ammo. They are used as a means to an end or a method to complete a task. While doing research for this video, most YouTubers didn't include things like that in their lists anyways, and even if they were in the list, we all know that they would be at the very bottom anyway, so what's the point? So I'm going to be only talking about the main 14 recognizable drops within this video, and I hope that that's okay. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and if you guys want to see a particular ranking video in the future, just let me know via the comment section down below. So let's get on with the video, guys. So coming in first at the very bottom of the list, this is going to be the original Carpenter drop, the one before Black Ops 4 and Cold War where they started to buff it. This one only just repairs barriers within the map, that is it. It is not something that you are going to want to use within any point of the game because all it does is just slow down gameplay by blocking the zombies from you. And if you really did want to board up a barrier, I'm pretty sure that you would just end up doing it on your own. Now yes, Carpenter does end up giving you points, which is useful, but it's not enough to honestly make me want to care. I have never met somebody who has gotten excited over a Carpenter. Next is bonus points. This just gives you a little bit of extra points, really not that significant. It's somewhat useful, a little bit more useful than Carpenter, but not by much. Now this one may or may not surprise you. This one is going to be the Black Ops 1 specifically, Death Machine. Now you might be wondering to yourself, why am I putting the Death Machine so low within the list? It's the Death Machine, it's a literal minigun. Why is this not useful? It's not in this part of the list because it isn't useful, it's more rather because it's inconvenient. Unlike the Black Ops 3 Death Machine, the Black Ops 1 Death Machine makes you extremely slow and puts you at risk of getting killed, because you can't put it away once you pick it up, you have to use it for the full entire duration, and if you're playing on a really high round, like let's say in the triple digits, if you pick one up by accident, you're pretty much screwed, at least briefly, because the Death Machine does not kill on high rounds like that in Black Ops 1. I didn't want to lump together the Death Machine from Black Ops 3 with the Death Machine from Black Ops 1 because they're just super different weapons. The Black Ops 1 Death Machine is significantly worse than the Black Ops 3 one, and that is why the Black Ops 3 one is going to be ranked as its own entry later within the list. Next in the list is going to be Zombie Blood. Now Zombie Blood is exclusive to Origins and basically makes you invisible. If a zombie comes across you while you have zombie blood, they will not attack you. So this allows you to be able to be left alone and do what you need to do for a couple of seconds. There's absolutely nothing wrong with zombie blood, so don't get bummed out that it's this low on the list. It's just only here because there's better drops that have yet to come. Next within the list is going to end up being double points, and this is especially good when you stack with an insta-kill, but we're not going to be talking about insta-kill quite yet, we're just going to be talking about double points by itself. Double points is extremely useful in the beginning of a game. It's not as good in the later half of a game, in fact it eventually does become pretty much useless to you depending on how high of a round you want to go, but double points is always going to serve a purpose. You always can use more money. And unlike bonus points, double points is useful because it's as many points as you can get before it wears off. The bonus points drop is only going to be a set amount every single time you pick it up, whereas this is not. Next is going to be the Fire Sale. I love the Fire Sale. I enjoy rocking Immolation Liquidation within Black Ops 3 because I want to be able to hit the mystery box as soon as possible, especially since it's such a good price. Here's the thing though, unfortunately with the Fire Sale, is that once you do eventually get the guns you want, the drop basically no longer serves a purpose to you, because you don't need a Fire Sale once you've gotten the guns that you desire. A Fire Sale is a lot like double points. It's very useful to you at the beginning of a game, but not very useful to you at the later half of a game. Next within the list is going to be the nuke, which works the opposite way. It is not as good in the beginning of a game, but is extremely useful to you in the later half of a game. If I'm going for a high round within Call of Duty Zombies, if I see a nuke, I'm going to get excited. The nuke kills every single zombie with the entire map, and when you want to play and go for a high round, you need things like nukes to help you out, especially in the older games. Next within the list is going to be the Wonder Waff that you can get within Call of the Dead. If you beat the Call of the Dead Easter egg when you kill George Romero, instead of getting a death machine, from now on you're going to get the Wonder Waff, which is much better in my opinion. Now when it comes to the Wonder Waff as a drop, unlike the death machine, you can hold this as long as you want, but it does end up having a limited source of ammo. So when you do eventually run out of ammo, if you want to get another Wonder Waff, you're going to have to kill George Romero all over again, which is obviously a pain in the ass. It's good because it is the Wonder Waff. It is going to end up having infinite damage, and you also can be able to chain kill zombies with it, but the one thing that just sucks though is that it has such a little amount of ammo. Next within the list is the Black Ops 3 Death Machine. I do have a preference for this above the Wonder Waff and the Black Ops 1 Death Machine. The main reason why is because this one has much better movement speed and handling than the Black Ops 1 Death Machine, and unlike the Wonder Waff, the Black Ops 3 Death Machine has unlimited ammo. Next in the list is both the Black Ops 4 and the Black Ops Cold War Carpenter drop. In Black Ops 4, Carpenter repairs your riot shield, and in Black Ops Cold War, it ends up repairing your armor, which is super helpful. And this is in addition to all of its original features back when it first was released. The Carpenter in Black Ops 4 and in Cold War is one of the better drops because you need armor in those games. You desperately need it. Black Ops 4 never had Juggernog, so the riot shield was your best source of protection, and to be able to make it so that way, that could be repaired without you necessarily having to go get a brand new one, or in Cold War with having to go back and repair your armor at an armor station was basically a lifesaver, honestly. Carpenter in Black Ops 4 and in Black Ops Cold War had one of the best glow-ups in terms of a video game mechanic I've honestly ever seen. Now we have got insta-kill, one of the most famous Call of Duty Zombies drops. This makes it so that way you can instantly kill a zombie with pretty much anything in the entire game. I usually end up using it to stab them, so that way I can be able to get a lot of points at the beginning of a game, or if I'm in desperate need of trying to save ammo within a later half of a game. Unlike some of the earlier drops within the beginning of this list, this one's always going to be useful to you, regardless if it's the beginning of the game, middle part of the game, or at the very end of a game. Being able to kill the zombies within one shot is always helpful, regardless of what method it is that you choose to do. You can choose to stab them, you can choose to shoot them. Hell, I know that even with red insta-kill, even though I'm not going to trust that too much, you can sometimes just run into a zombie and touch them and they'll die. Insta-kill is one of the GOATs. Next is random perks, or the perk bottle. Now yes, there is a little bit of a risk to this one. You may or may not get a perk that you do not want, but the benefits outweigh the risk, because you can end up getting a perk like Juggernog or Quick Revive, and almost always do people pick this up after they've already got the 4 perk limit, so that means that they get a bonus perk instead within the older games. Sure, you might get Mule Kick, and you also might get Deadshot Daiquiri, but you can also end up getting Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Juggernog, or Double Tap, and a couple of other ones that are really useful as well, so I'm willing to take my chances. Coming in at the next spot is going to end up being the Bonfire Sale from both 5 and Classified. This is one of the best drops within Call of Duty Zombies, and the reason why is because it's a fire sale for Pack-a-Punch. It's 1,000 points to Pack-a-Punch instead of 5,000 points. I know this drop wouldn't really be that useful if it were in Black Ops 3 or more Black Ops 4, but can you imagine how nice this would have been if they included it in more of the Black Ops 1 maps, or even had it in Black Ops 2 before they introduced things like Gobblegums? God, I would have killed for this drop to be in those games. And coming in at the #1 spot for the best drop in COD Zombies, this is the Max Ammo. This drop is responsible for so many memes within the COD Zombies community that is literally not even funny anymore because it's so overdone at this point. The Max Ammo is never going to end up being an inconvenient drop, it's never going to end up being too late to get it, it's never going to be too early to get it. Since guns are our main method of killing zombies within this game, Max Ammos are always going to be the best possible drop to get. I have so many memories of me and my friends happily panicking whenever we saw a Max Ammo when we were just barely surviving, and it's one of the main reasons about why I think that Zombies is so iconic is because of just that RNG element. Being able to get such a useful drop when you desperately need it at the very last second is one of the best feelings in COD Zombies. But yeah guys, that has been my official ranking of every single drop within Call of Duty Zombies, and I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. And guys, as we're wrapping up the video here, I also want to mention that I did see that Black Ops 6 did get officially announced recently. So if you guys want to see me make any content on it before it comes out, just let me know and I'd be more than happy to do it. But yeah guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thanks for watching guys, I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey meme lords, Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!